Welcome to the Crowned Medium, where Her Highness Lorenda Carr delivers intuitive clarity, messages from Spirit, and tools to elevate your spiritual journey.
Hello, everybody. We are live. Good morning. My name is Lorenda Carr. I am a psychic medium, a trance channeler, a QHHT practitioner. I do all the fun things. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I really wish I came up with it, but I didn't. Oh, wait, Lorenda or the Crowned Medium? All right. So everybody, good morning. We're getting all the platforms fired up. Everything's happening. Good morning, Lucas over in Insta. Hi, Roxanne. Thank you. So, thank you. You know what's funny is that I'm actually named after a great grandmother. Her name was Iva Lurenda, the British spelling of Lorenda, Lurinda. Yeah, so it's kind of cool that you're like, oh, I like your name. And you're from the UK, it looks like. So, thanks. All right, so good morning, everybody. Today's going to be a shorter live, but also be really cool if it'd be really cool if it would show people that, like, even myself, that I'm live. But it's interesting because they're not. It's not even showing on my own stuff that I'm live. That's not really helpful now, is it? Interesting. So make sure you guys share this out because apparently TikTok doesn't want to tell people that I'm actually live today. I'm going to be doing some readings. Good morning, Sherry. Good morning. Aha, thank you. I do love my crown. So again, my name is Lorenda Carr. And you like how I said that? Lorenda Carr. Let's see here. Let's get this going. I have this really cool little device and I always forget how it works. There we go. Now we're going. So make sure you guys are liking and sharing. Good morning, Kendra. Good morning. Good morning, Brian, over in the tube. All right. So I've got only an hour today because I really did. My nails are in bad shape. And my husband's got a thing that we got to go to in Kentucky. So if you all are in Louisville, you might get a Lorenda Carr sighting. I owe a friend of mine a Stitch video talking about how cool it is. I don't know, Alexander. So here's the thing. I'm not a drive-through medium, for one. 2, read the room. We're just chatting. 3, you should never just would you walk into Target and go, it's Alexander over with Eden? Okay, so think about it. Be smart. You don't walk into a public place and shout your business because that's not really like cool. So don't shout your business in a live stream with a whole bunch of strangers. All right. And and if you're asking that question, maybe you should reevaluate the relationship itself. I'm just saying. Okay. So you're welcome, Alexander. And also, like, I'm not trying to shame you. It's a shtick, but seriously, be careful, like, going into people's lives and just dropping your questions, because what's going to happen, everyone, be very aware that someone with my profile picture and my name and like 3 followers, but following 9,000 people will be messaging you going, oh, my loved one, I saw you on my live and I want to give you a reading. That's going to happen. It's in 3, 2, 1. It's already in your inbox. I guarantee it. All right. So be mindful, you guys, of what kind of information you share. And, I'm going to be doing readings today. So stick around, Alexander. You might end up getting a loved one come through. I am going to do some readings today. I've had an exciting few weeks, just with some realizations and just kind of Spirit has been showing me, like, just really zooming out and looking at my relationships, and in a good way, in a good way, because it has shown me, oh my goodness, we're getting all these weirdos trying to get me to go live with them. Can you imagine if I actually did it once? They'd be like, oh shit. I would probably terrify them. So anyway, Spirit has been revisiting some old relationships. And I'm sure this is in the astrology. I'm sure this is in the stars. I'm sure planets are aligning that is causing this. However, oh, my crown's crooked. Ooh, let's fix it. However, what I've learned is, even though I was being faced with some of these really old toxic, like some of the toxic relationships, these people are like resurfacing. I'm like, what the heck? Hi, Holly. Like, what the heck? Why are these people showing up again? One apologized. And for that, I'm thankful. Another person who I really thought was a trusted friend said something that was really, and did something that was pretty upsetting on a surface level. But then what was cool was Spirit showed me how it didn't affect me. It did not affect me. I didn't lose sleep over it. It acted as the revelation of, look how far you've come, because this didn't bother you. It wasn't about you, right? Where are my mods? Do I even have any mods in here? Like, we're getting hit hard with all these people. Okay, we're gonna confirm that and go that way. All right. Anyway. All right. So, good morning, Todd. Hello, my friend from Japan. And good morning, Amy. Good morning to all my friends in all the different places. So we're just talking about how Spirit right now is really revealing a lot to me. I had a really, really cool thing happen a couple weeks ago, where someone I idolized, followed me back, and then we had a little chat conversation, and it was a full circle moment, and I'm so grateful for it. And good morning, Yessie, there you are. And good morning, Lynn. And it was just such a cool full circle moment that I enjoyed just having. I don't know. Did you notice anybody following me back? And it was such a cool moment. And I'm so thankful and grateful that Spirit aligned me with that, because there was knowledge shared, or wisdom shared, in that brief exchange. And it made me realize how far I've come, not just as a medium and a practitioner, and as a teacher, but as, oh, thank you, Trey. Girl, how are you? But also just how far I've grown as a person, to the certain people I would have lost a lot of sleep and been super upset about something even a year ago. And now I'm just like, I'm not. And this particular person said, hey, you know what? You do you. The only person you can control is you, and keep working and keep pushing and stay, you're in control of the car you're driving on the highway, right? And the cool thing is that goes back to motorcycle school. For those of you who don't know, I ride a Harley. And I know, right, Holly? So when I was in motorcycle school, good morning, Lee. One of the first things they say is ride your own ride. And I carry that lesson over into everything that I do. Ride your own ride. If I'm teaching tap class and I've got a multi-level class, we've got people who've never danced before, and we've got people who've danced for a few years. And then it might be a situation where I'm like, okay, ride your own ride. I'm going to put on this music. It's going to be a certain tempo. We're going to do flaps across the floor. And if you're still going brush, step, and it doesn't really match the music, who cares? Ride your own ride. And when it comes to spirituality and mediumship, just because you cannot connect the same way that somebody else does, who cares? Say it with me, everybody. Ride your own ride. It is okay that you do not interact with spirit the exact same way as everybody else does. Susan, hello. Thank you, Jack Rader. You know what I mean? Everyone connects differently. And I even, hello, Carmen Hartman. I'm glad you found me live as well. I'm glad you did too. Being sovereign. So going with the crowned medium and yes, did you see that? Go get them. Go get them. And yes, the crown is a thing, right? It's a thing, but it doesn't define who I am as a medium. I'm not walking around here going, I am the queen of all mediums. It's not that. One, people stop. If they're scrolling, they stop and go, oh, look at that crown. Then they go, oh, wait, she might have something to say, and stick around. That's the hope, right? So, but beyond the crown, beyond being, oh my God, they're in full force today. You guys keep it up though. Keep it up. We'll keep them coming in. Do I look like a drive-through medium friend? Oh my God, this is hilarious, you guys. Oh my God, look, they're out in force. This is crazy. So anyway, beyond the crown, beyond the outward appearance of what draws people in, it's the sovereignty. Just like spirit. Oh, who said it? Shoot, somebody else said it. So anyway, it's the sovereignty. Us big Leo energies that wear the crown. We're not afraid to wear the crown. Good morning, Miss Molly. We're not afraid to wear the crown. We're not afraid to show our sovereignty. That's the thing. Ooh, Scorpio. Listen, Lynn, I have this issue with Scorpios. Oh, yes, you did, sovereign spiritualist. I thought I saw. You're the one that said it, the sovereignty, right? I know. Okay, listen, Molly, everybody over on TikTok is saying, Molly, we miss you. She's over in the gram right now. So it's the sovereignty. And that is truly what we should be doing with spirit, is we should have our own relationship that makes sense to us with spirit. We should have our own relationship with God, creator, universe, deities, gods, goddesses, aliens. I don't care. Spirit is spirit. It's in the other realm, right? Also, it's fun. Yes. Joy raises our, thank you, Susan. Joy raises our vibration. When we raise our vibration, then the science, I divorced a Scorpio. That's all it is, Lynn. It's fine. My assistant's a Scorpio and we get along just fine. I was just being silly. We all have things to learn from each other. Sorry, I should have completed that thought. Sorry. So it's the sovereignty to have the relationship that we need to have with spirit, with the other realms, with whatever it is that's going to get us to the other side successfully in this journey. Thank you, Jack Rader. Thanks for being part of my team. No, I don't know what it is. Like, I think I've got some self-reflecting to do because, man, and I even have a little student that is 10. She's a Scorpio and she will throw on this crown. I did a solo for her last year called Where's My Crown? Yeah. And we had a throne. And what's funny is her mother is currently making me a matching throne. This will go away soon. And I'm going to actually have a gold throne in here. Just, you guys are going to be like, oh my God, she's gone too far. The brooding. That is true. Scorpios get in their feels a lot. They're a water sign. It's normal. Fire signs are like, how about I just like set everything on fire? Todd, that tracks for you that you're a Scorpio. Those water signs, Scorpios and Pisces. You'd like to have a gold throne in your bathroom. Oh my God. Well, yeah. Hilarious. Not possible to go too far. Oh gosh. Yes, we are physical and emotional beings. And you know what? I find that while Scorpios like rub me funny, it is more the fact that they make me reflect on my own issues in a way that maybe is uncomfortable. So that's why I'm like, Scorpio. It's kind of like vampires and garlic. I don't know. Or gremlins and light. We don't want to see that. Don't be telling us what we don't want to see. Yeah, and that is true. I know a lot of brooding Scorpios. Todd, I don't feel like you're a brooder. Are you a brooder? Married a Scorpio. Whew, I'm an Aquarian. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay. So my Sagittarius to me are the nice fire signs. They're the ones that are just a little more balanced. The Aries, they're unhinged. They're angry fire. Leos are self-centered. Give me what I want, or I'm going to set the world on fire. Sagittarius are like, how about I use my fire to warm people and light people up in a positive way? I am not that. My chart has Leo, Aries, and Taurus. I'm a bull in a china shop that sets things on fire. So anyway, so enough of that. We were talking about sovereignty. I make fairy wands, gemstone woven, wire wrapped jewelry, and my creativeness helps me channel and be on track. That's how I connect with my higher self. Yes, Carmen, I love that. It's finding us, knowing ourselves well enough to know what drives us, what brings us joy. And when we can do that, we live in a higher vibration, which means we're going to be closer to spirit, right? It's crazy because I was born on the 14th and he was born on the 29th of November. He was born. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm in a house full of crazy people. So I'm an oldest Leo. My husband's an oldest Leo. My oldest is a redheaded Leo. Yeah, our birthdays are all within 2 weeks of each other. And then my next two children are 2 years and 2 days apart, and they're Gemini. Like, you can't make that shit up. You just can't make that up, right? So anyway, in Capricorns, I have a unique, interesting vibe with Capricorns as well. I get along with anybody as long as you're not a dick, right? DBAD, right, Tony and Lee? Sorry, I meant Lee. Just DBAD, don't be a dick, and we'll get along fine. I don't care what your sign is, right? But I think it's important to talk about this sovereignty that comes with the crown of being a Leo, right? Right, for real. It's the sovereignty of your relationship with spirit, and having my all-time idol basically confirm that for me in a conversation, and then having someone who I really, really, really looked up to kind of get angry at me for my sovereignty. And I'm not mad at that person. I recognize that I just triggered that person for whatever reason. I don't they must be dealing with something, and that's cool. We're still friends. It's fine. But I triggered something that I said or did triggered that person, right? And I had the sovereignty to accept it or not. I could take it personally or not, right? Right. That's right. I don't know, will you? So interesting. I'm going to address that for Peggy. People ask me all the time, am I with my soulmate, or will I find my soulmate? I'm going to answer a generic. Hello, Carrie. Cave Sovereign was wild. I'm writing a book on it. Yes, Sovereign Spirituals. I can't wait till that book's done. I'm going to address the soulmate thing. I think it's an important conversation. Our soul contracts, the people that come into our lives. My first husband, the Scorpio I was talking about that I divorced by 23 years old or 24 years old, was a soulmate. Does that mean that a soulmate's supposed to be with us forever? A soulmate means we have spent many lifetimes together. We have a soul connection. There was a contract there, or there was for some reason they were supposed to be in our lives. And he, in that time in my life, was a soulmate. And we had a child together. And if it wasn't, oh my gosh, I'm like getting all these invites to go live with people. And we had a soul contract to bring in my daughter. This is great, you guys. Listen, I'm not mad because look, we have 45 people in here, so I'm not even mad about it. Oh my God. So for those of you watching on Facebook and the other platforms, TikTok is like, it is nonstop right now with the people looking for the drive-through medium that are coming in, dropping their information. Yessie is on top of it. She's the best moderator. Well, she's up there. She's equal with Ladora and Regina. Oh, and then we got, oh my God, now they're coming in the YouTubes. Is it only paid or can I ask a free question? So Starry Night, welcome in. Nice to meet you. And thank you for asking. Right now we're just chatting. I'm going to move into a spirit-led mediumship here in a minute. I do feel a spirit moving in. They've been kind of following me around all morning. So I know that I'm supposed to be doing a reading for someone. My ex-husband and I had the same contract to be in my children on the earth. Yes, exactly. And then once those children came along, you're like, and done and seen. That relationship is over. And now I'm with my soulmate now, my husband, like, right. Because we had a soul contract. We were supposed to bring in 2 more kids. We were supposed to do all these things and work through some stuff. So I feel like soulmates are a really, and twin flame, that's my other favorite weird word, twin flames and soulmates. Again, you can have a contract with someone. It doesn't mean that you're supposed to live happily ever after, right? It means you had to learn, you came in to learn something from them, to accomplish something with them. That to me is what a soul mate is. Now, if you're asking if you're going to find someone that brings you joy and that you spend the rest of your life with, a life partner, that's different. That's different than a soulmate. Okay. I guess it's not. I mean, it could still be a soulmate, but we have many soulmates in a lifetime. A divine counterpart. Oh, that's a good one. A divine counterpart. I like that language. You know what's funny is I think that divine balance is right on top. That's funny you said that, Sovereign Spiritualist, because my oracle card, this was literally right on top. Hey girl, hey, will Patrick stay sober after rehab? Oh my God, read the fucking room. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if you will or not. That's up to you. And should you? It's not will you. Why don't you ask yourself, should you? Should you? Listen, I was a big fan of watching Sylvia Browne on Montel Williams, and I loved Montel Williams. Now it is what it is. And he used to say, listen, at least I don't say that. At least listen, Jennifer, at least I don't say that on the microphone as a dance judge. You're welcome. It's just like, no, oh my God. Like, It's nonstop. So my Shell's Hope keeps asking, and like, she's not listening. She's not listening to what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Guys, drop the French fries. I need all the French fry emojis. Wait, there's more. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna do this. You wait for it. If you put your questions in the chat, they'll get muted. You won't get banned necessarily, but you will get muted. Y'all want fries with that? Oh my God. Where's Michelle? Like, I need her in my life right now. She's the one that sent me of these. Anyway, so going back to, hey, Courtney, good to see you. I know you like my French fry crown. Because I clearly am a drive-through medium. Clearly a drive-through medium. So much so that people feel like they should just come into my live, not read the room, and drop their questions about their personal relationships. Why are you trusting in or strangers on the internet, by the way, with those questions? I'm just saying. So I actually had this made, Carmen. My friend Kat, her Dame X, like letter X, made, makes all of my custom crowns. Thank you, SJ. And thank you for asking me, not right this second. I do have a spirit that's been lingering around, so I will be moving into a reading. I'm only going to be on, you guys, for another 30 minutes, by the way, because I really need to get my nails done. My husband's got a dinner that I need to attend and be like the trophy wife. Listen, can I just say I'm a good trophy wife? I'm just saying. But yeah, so shout out to my girl Kat, who's made all these. This is my custom Outlander Standing Stones crown, my Big Leo Energy crown. How fucking amazing is this? My French fry crown. I actually have an order in with her now. I need to follow up with her. I want to get a tarot crown, like little tarot cards, with the star card being in the middle. My dragon crown. It is. It's so powerful. I agree. This is called the Amarantha crown. And not Amarantha, sorry, Amaran. And if you're an Akatar fan, you'll know what that is. I need a fire crown. If you don't have one, no, I do. Look, I do. This one and this one, like with my dragons. I don't have actual flame fire. Right, Tammy? And then I've got my Caradwyn, because Caradwyn stepped in and helped me with a lot of things at one point and was really acting as a really strong guide for me. But this is probably one of my most powerful crowns in energy. This is probably one of my most powerful, like, insofar as like crystals. This, I absolutely love this. This is by far, these two are by far my favorites. But yes, I work with Kat. I tell her what I want it to vibe, and she does the magic. And my friend Lucas, that used to be my neighbor, he comes to visit once a year, and he's like, "You need a French fry crown." And so Kat did me a solid. Now I've got a French fry crown, because yeah, trophy wife. That's what I want to be in my next soulmate. Yes. Yes. Listen, I'm good at trophy wifing. I just came out of meditation. That dragon was above me, and wow. Yes. So listen, my dragon goes to my soul family. I'm not kidding. I have two. It's not Amarantha, it's Amran, but I love that way. I said it wrong. The Amran crown. I love that one. And so, yeah, my French fry crown is for all those people who just drop in. They just drop in and drop their knowledge or drop their question without reading the room. I see, you were asking, what'd you ask, Sovereign Spirit? Or somebody's asked about the purple one. I do have a purpley one, but I also have the, my Outlander crown that has some purple on it. Yeah, with the side of fries. That's right. I'm the drive-through medium. You just walk. But even then, listen, even at a drive-through, you wait till they say, "Hi, how can I help you?" Or can I take your order, please? Most people just go into the room and go, "Am I gonna meet my soulmate? Is so-and-so breaking up with their lover yet?" And also listen, girl to girl power. Let's talk girl power for a hot second. Here's the thing. If you have to say, will so-and-so break up with their mistress so I can marry them or I can be with them? If those words or thoughts are coming out of your mouth, go to therapy. They're not for you. Okay. Can't go wrong with side of fries, right? Okay. Carmen says, I'm looking for a mentor who can help regulate my energy when I channel. The energy is so strong. I could. Actually, I do teach that. And you can go to the Linktree profile. And you can set up a mentorship consultation with me. And if you decide we're a good match, then we talk about options after that. So yes, and actually there are people right in the TikTok that are here and also on Instagram and on all the platforms that I've actually, in every room, there's people that I've worked with in trance and regulating energy for channeling. So yes, I do. And my mentor is fantastic. I had one of the best mentors on the planet for that work. Why would somebody want somebody else that belongs to somebody else right? Thank you, Mac. Have you ever been able to get messages for yourself? I get them all the time. People get messages all the time for themselves. They just don't listen. They think it's their own brain telling them false things. That's all it comes down to. You get messages every day. And if you're a person who's going through a lot of garbage and your energy is really low and your vibration is low, you're probably not going to feel spirit. You're probably not going to see spirit. You're not going to feel like those messages are coming to you from spirit. So you have to ask for external signs. Hi, Christy. Thank you. You have to ask for the external signs. Like for me, oranges. All right, listen, I'm in a funk. I need to show me oranges. Listen, all of you today, the rest of the day, this is your challenge. You guys ready? Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you are ready for me to give you an assignment. You're getting a homework assignment. Raise your hand if you would like a homework assignment. This is going to prove to you that spirit is with you. Raise your hand if you want a homework assignment. I'm going to tell you what to look for today. Y'all are going to crack up. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. I have a lot of people that want this homework assignment. I want you, for this moment, it's going to take us 30 seconds to do this. You're going to take a nice deep breath in through your nose and blow out through your mouth. And I want you to envision French fries. Envision French fries. And you're going to tell spirit, okay, spirit, if you're around me today, I want to hear, feel, smell, know, be aware of French fries. The rest of the day, you guys are going to be like, man, I could really use some French fries. I'm kind of hungry. So French fries, you're welcome. I just ruined your Thursday. If you're all on a diet, done, ruined. Oh no. Well, you might see it. You might see a commercial for French fries. You might hear somebody go, ooh, I want some fries. Seriously, it's not I'm telling you, you don't need to go eat the French fries. You don't need to smell the French fries. Spirit will show up in so many ways for you. Now, your phone, you're welcome. Facebook just heard everything. TikTok heard everything. The powers that be heard everything. You're going to see French fries on your FYP. Yeah. I'm just saying. Starting with this, you're welcome. So I'm gonna go back to my big Leo crown. Also, girl, like I just had my hair done. How on point is this? That was very Leo of me, by the way. Having a really good hair day. All right. Thank you, April. It is super shiny and silky. I love my hair, gal. The best thing that ever happened to me was my hairstylist fired me. She accused me of saying something that I never said and having intentions that I never, and I was with her for 20 years. And then she just like fired me as a client. And then I ended up finding this new person who has like taken my hair to a whole new level. So, and I didn't have to drive an hour and 20 minutes to get to her. I know. Okay. Bye, girl. Exactly. Anyway, can I have seasoned curly fries? Yeah, you absolutely can, Brian. Fries are fries. Carmen's like, now I need French fries. I know. I'm curious too. I think y'all are going to be seeing, hearing, smelling, feeling, whatever. Somebody's going to be talking about French fries. That's going to be your sign from spirit today. And when that happens, I want you guys to come onto my page, go to a video and be like, P.S. saw your live. What the heck with French fries? I was seeing them all day. All right. So I've got a spirit who's now, who's like really like now. There must be somebody in here. I've got two people in spirit. Okay, hold on. I've got a man and a woman. Uh-oh, I just became that red flag person. I've got a man and a woman in spirit. Can anybody take that? Red flags. And yes, to answer your question, Lucas, people were popping in on TikTok and asking all the questions. I know. I've got a man and a woman in spirit. Actually, okay, here she goes. She's coming in hot right now. This is someone's mom in spirit. Very specifically, she was a smoker. She's impressing me. Like I can smell it. Yes, he says, hi, Lucas. Okay, so listen, this is what we're going to do. If you can take this spirit, let me get out all the information first. Don't try to take it yet. Let me get all the information out first. Oh my gosh, she lost a lot of weight, or she was like really thin. She was like bone thin at the end. Losing like thin hair. Had a hard time breathing. This would have been COPD or cancer or both. It could have been both. And I'm getting Elaine or Elena is an important name around her, an EL name. And she's coming in on mom. So she's a mom. If you can take this, drop the dragon emojis. Let's do the dragon, since the dragon was dropping in for Susan earlier. Olar is my dragon. And Celine. Oh, I feel Celine's kind of hanging out too. All right. Oh, wait. Cut the hair. Oh, you cracked me up, Jen. Hi, Jen, by the way. Okay. So the name, an E name, Elena, Elaine, mom. She would have been a smoke. I can smell the smoke. I can hear the rasp in her voice. It's a raspy voice. She was very thin graying hair. She makes me feel like she went gray early. She had a very stressful life. She went gray early. Okay. So if you can take the dragon emoji, if you can take 100%, if it's 100%, and the month of May, this would have been a death day. She's making me feel like death day or birthday. Month of May is important around her. CL, Cleo. She's trying to get me to say Cleopatra, but she makes me feel like there's like like a cat named Cleo or something about Cleo. The name Cleo or Chloe, Cleo or Chloe would be important around her. Okay, so how are we doing on this evidence? Oh, sovereign. Okay, so you're taking that. Cleo, a CL. It's super specific. Okay, hold on. Okay. She's talking about fur, a fur coat or a fur wrap, like something about that. It feels like either was left for someone or something that she was a prized possession or something about fur. She's bringing up fur or furs. And I feel like she's talking about that in a real life, real time person right now. Dragon emojis if you guys can take this. Also, thank you, Ashley. Cleo or Chloe, CL, Clee. Now y'all went silent on me? Okay. Samantha, you can take 100% of that. So can Sovereign. Okay, so let's do a recap. And maybe, Yessie, you can type this out as I say. Okay, so there's a mother. This is a mom in spirit. It's either Cleo or Chloe. Is important around her. The name Elena or an EL name is also important around her. The month of May. She was a smoker, very skinny, like towards the end. She was very thin. Her hair was thinning. She went gray early. She seemed to age early. And there's something about a fur coat or fur wrap. There's something, and then the month of May is important, either birthday or death day. So those are all the key evidence that we're getting right now. And oh, good morning, Diana. Hi, friend. Something, yeah, fur wrap or fur, something about a fur. Oh, I can like, and Chloe or Cleo, Cleo, Chloe. All right. How are we doing with this? And the Cancer, yeah, Cancer. So Sovereign, you can take 100% of this. Like that's a lot of really specific information. I kind of love that. Okay. Do you have a minute to come in to the box? If you can, if you're able to hit the request. Oh my gosh. I love that, Jess. Okay. Hit the request and I'll pop you in and we'll talk it out and see if it's for you. If not, you know the drill. And if it is for Sovereign, then the rest of you can take it as a postcard. Now we're going to listen to see how it plays out. Here, let's. Hey there, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, remind me of your actual name, if that's okay.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, that's right. I'm awful with that. Okay. So I've got, is this your mom?
It's actually a grandmother.
Okay. So tell me what else is matching for you. Tell me how this is fitting.
Oh, let me go back. Hold on.
So like the she's really hardcore on the fur, like really coming in hard with the fur wrap or the fur and the Chloe, or like there's an animal that, oh wait, was it like, was it a cat or something, like a name? Like, tell me what.
Claude, the CL name is Claude, who's related to her. And then the fur coat's what she wore. She did have cancer of the lungs. She was a heavy smoker.
Okay.
I'm trying to go back to the dang recap, but
the Elena in the Elaine or Ella or EL name important.
Her middle name.
Oh, okay.
May is my birthday.
Okay.
May is also when she passed.
Got it. So birthday and death day.
Yeah.
Okay.
She was very thin at the end.
Okay. Yeah. She just feels so frail, but scrappy. Would that describe her? Like, she was like, oh, I might not be able to get out of this bed, but I'll take you out. Like, I feel like she's just like
She actually
scrappy.
couldn't get out of the bed either.
Okay.
She's in the bed at the end.
And was she she couldn't speak at the very end, could she?
No,
Okay.
but
Someone was holding her hand and said, it's okay to go. It's okay to go. Was this your mom is this your mom's mom?
no, this is my aunt that did that. She held her hand at the end.
Okay. Okay. She was like, somebody was there holding my hand and saying, it's okay to go. But someone was either mad at her about it, or there's something about someone was mad about the person that was there. Does that make sense?
I would think so. This one's kind of, I think she came in with the male spirit, because with her, I don't have much to, besides what you've already given to validate.
Okay. Okay. So, and the male would have been her husband, correct?
Yeah, her husband's a spirit as well.
Okay.
You know, it's funny.
Is he a J name, like John, or like a real generic name?
No, but I do have a J name in spirit as well.
Okay. Okay. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about him, so it's funny.
Okay. Because I was joking when I was like, oh, a male and a female just came in. And I was like, wait, that's literally the red flag that all those TikTok mediums were. Nah, if you say that, you're terrible.
That's what they think.
So, okay, so what's interesting is they're coming in together on the same side. So I find that fascinating. Usually they'll divide and conquer, and they'll be on either side, like the male over here, female over here, but they are actually together. I feel like did they have a very like a head-butting relationship? Did they both butt heads in line, or both really stubborn? Would that make sense?
Yeah, I know it's funny. The male passed in May as well, like 2 weeks after I was born. But
Okay.
yeah,
Very stubborn. Like he would have been maybe either a Capricorn or a Taurus, or somebody that would stomp their foot.
Yeah, he was very much that way.
Okay. And also, what is January important around him? Would that be his birthday? Or I'm just getting that.
January is the J name in spirit with you's birthday.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And then also they're talking, did they lose a child? Did they lose a child? Or is there a child in spirit with them? Or would they be talking about a child in spirit? I see a child between them.
That's their grandchild.
Yes. I see it was a small child in between them. Okay. And then the small child's holding a cat. There's the cat again.
It could be one of my cats. I've had several cats.
Okay. But I feel like this is specifically related to them. They're like Tabby cat, Tabby cat, or the name Tabitha is important.
I have a tabby cat.
Say that again.
I have a tabby cat.
Okay. I feel they are coming in
My ear.
They're talking about clouds. Were you just like, it's like they're showing me in real time, you looking at clouds and going, I wonder, or there's something about clouds that you wonder about, or that you're curious about. Does that make sense to you?
I mean, I did look at a cloud recently that looked funny when I was on the phone. Well, that's interesting, because I was on the phone with another medium where we found out we were related through that bloodline too, and I was looking at this cloud.
Okay. Okay. So they're just kind of dropping in going, yep, that was us. That wasn't coincidence. They're talking about touching your face. It felt like someone touched your face. Does that make sense?
Yeah, someone did touch my face recently, but I have like this really straight, don't touch me. And I got touched on my cheek.
Okay. Yeah, it's exactly what they felt like. Okay. And are your allergies really bad right now? Or like, I feel like there's something tickling your nose or sneezing. Does that make sense? Okay.
My throat, my nose, all of it.
So they're just coming in now to tell you, hey, we're here, but also they're talking about you writing your book.
Yeah, it's supposed to be something I do apparently I always thought when everybody told me, all the astrologers, like, you're supposed to write a book and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, nah, girl can't write a book. Now I'm doing it.
Yeah. And they're saying that there's two. The first one will be okay. It'll be more of a, okay, look, I did it. Then the second one's going to come very easily. You need to know that.
Awesome.
And then the second one is the one that actually elevates you. They're saying it elevates you. It's like the step up is what they're showing. And that there's something that you have to tell that's going to help someone else.
Yes.
And there,
Yes.
part of it's the personal journey in incorporating the personal and the spiritual. And they're saying it's really important that you tell the story. And your grandmother is cracking me up because she's like, and by the way, feel free to, thank me for this.
Ah! Yeah, she was a medium. She was misdiagnosed.
Oh my gosh.
And I didn't thank her. I thanked her recently on Facebook. I said, and TikTok, I actually have the video. I was like, if anyone's proud of me, I hope it's you. Because she didn't get to live that life because she lived in those times and she was misdiagnosed.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's saying just give her a shout out in the book.
Oh,
So because it'll give you that constant, that it'll just give you a nice little tie and a nice little, it's like a version of an altar without being an altar. Like you've got that physical thing that'll tie you to her. And she's saying that, that you have also passed this on. Do you have kids? Like you have a child that has this gift as well?
My son's a remote viewer, a medium. He's clairvoyant, clairaudient. All these things that, I had when I was little, but I didn't have help. And now I feel like I'm supposed to help him, but then I'm scared because we live in Texas and he goes to school and he lets people read their thoughts and stuff. And I'm like, boy, you need to calm down.
Yeah. She says, let him be human. Let him be the mundane human. Encourage him to experience the human thing and not reading people's thoughts because that's rude.
Yeah.
And that a lot, like give him things to do, like assigned times is what she's saying, like assigned moments where okay, let's unleash it. Let's see what you can do. Let's do this. But then when he goes to school, he has to learn his boundaries. That's part of learning how to manage his gift. And so she's saying that you can reframe it for him and he'll understand. And that way he's not overwhelmed because he also has anxiety because he knows what people are thinking.
Yeah, that's a thing. And his best friend was thinking something and Logan finished it and he's like, dude, you need to get out of my head. You can't be doing that.
Can't be doing that. Yes. So teach him how to set those boundaries and just basically so basically I can read your mind when you're at school. You're good with that?
Oh yeah, that's another problem because he's a kid, so, and he takes it to another level, asking guides for information on stuff. And I'm like, listen, some of these things you don't need to know. Right. So I feel like she's saying that you can help channel that into certain spaces that's going to help him expand and grow and own it and let it integrate it into his life, but still have the boundaries. And to help also reduce that anxiety. Because he feels like he's wired all the time is what she's making me feel, just wired all the time. And so do I. We're learning together,
Yeah. So she's like, just both of you can learn how to reel it in and manage it and give him safe spaces and assigned times to really delve in and let loose. It's not that he has to hide who he is. He just has to respect other people's energy and boundaries. And he doesn't understand that yet. And he doesn't understand that he can control it. That's part of it. So that's what she's saying, that she's coming in. I feel like she's going to actually be an active participant in his learning.
I love that.
Yeah. Dang it. Sorry. So, all right. Well, just know that she's lovely. She's around and she's spicy and hilarious.
I've been thinking about her so much lately.
Yeah, that's why she's just been around you a lot. So just know that she, and then this John person or the person related to John is also around, but he tends to be a little more in the background. I'm just gonna let her do her thing, but just, I'm here in the back. Hey, and the child, and the child is okay. I feel like someone needs to hear that the child was okay.
Yeah, because I've also seen some weird things. I've actually witnessed, it's going to make it sound crazy, but I witnessed that a miniature looking gray alien hovering next to its bed in a meditative pose. And I'm sitting here why? And I keep seeing it. And I'm like, why are they bugging my kid, bro?
They're just part of the They're like, okay. I feel like that actually is a future version of, or another alternate version of him. It's himself. If that
Yeah, there's
makes
something about us because like we get like it's so weird. I don't know how to go into it. But yeah, it's so weird. I don't know. And I can see these things, you know. I
Mhm.
see when I'm being intruded upon and by another dimensional.
right, but this particular dimensional being is part of him.
Wow.
Like in
He's super smart. I can see that.
yeah,
I've had people come to me about my son before I knew I was pregnant with him and other things. Like it's crazy. Like that should be in my book.
it should be actually. It really should be, and I feel like that's why they're bringing it to your attention, saying, "Yes, write this book. You've got to do this book." But maybe this particular part is in book 2 in a deep dive. Like you mentioned it in book 1, but the next book might actually be a little more deep dive into that journey. So I'm not here to tell you what to do with the book, but I feel like that's what they're guiding you to do is that second book is going to have the most impact. The first one is just a baseline, get it out there, it's a teaser. The second one is going to be the one that has the most impact.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, well, thank you for coming on. I'm glad it worked out to have the time and just know that they're good. They're going to be around a lot more. And when they pop into your head that that's just them actually literally intruding into your thoughts and being like, hey, how's it going?
I love that.
I do too. So, well, thank you, Kim or Kimberly. Kimberly. Thank you, Kimberly. I appreciate you.
Good day. Thank you.
All right. We'll see you. Well, that was cool. Thank you, Yessie. So that was pretty awesome. Like she came in hardcore in that moment. Hi, Tina. I saw you pop in earlier. Yeah, I love when spirit just comes in with that really cool, unique, interesting evidence that you should expect from a medium. You know, you should expect that from a medium. It's not just, oh, your grandmother. She loved you. She cooked cookies. She made cookies. Right? So, thank you, Tina. Thank you. Yeah, I mean that's what you should look for. That's what you should look for in a medium. And remember, not all mediums are on TikTok. They're not all on YouTube. They're not all on social media. Most of the mediums at Camp Chesterfield, for example, don't even have social media. And they're extremely successful, well-known mediums in their own right, and they're teachers and mentors. Speaking of which, if you are in Central Indiana or close by and you want to venture out, I'm going to be on platform. Thank you, Hind. I'm going to be doing readings live in person on platform on Saturday at Camp Chesterfield. It's opening day, 140th year anniversary at Camp Chesterfield Spiritualist College. Yes, Reverend Charles is awesome. We love him. He'll be around. I wonder if I'm going to be on platform with him. I can't remember. I don't remember who I'm on platform with. But I'll be doing the all message service at 6:30. I'm going to be around all weekend. There's Manda, and she'll be there. I'm actually going to be in Kentucky today and tomorrow. And I think we're going to try to come back tomorrow night so I can make sure I get up to Camp Chesterfield since I do run their social media. You're reading at the Psychic Fair. You know what? Nobody even asked me if I wanted to read at the Psychic Fair. I guess I should have asked. I might see if they need any more readers for that. Since it's a fundraiser for camp, I mean, can't go wrong. So yeah, I might, I'm going to be in Louisville. Cooking with Intentions. Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to try to get up there. I'm going to be in and out all week next week. Hopefully just taking some videos. Listen, Manda, if you can get just some raw video footage and send it to me, that'd be amazing. I'm going to try to get up there and do some video footage, but I don't know. My schedule's nuts. Isn't it Nancy? Nancy is doing it, isn't she? Pretty sure she is. She's the one that's been sending me all the stuff because I'm the one putting it on the socials. So anyway, I live in Danville, just outside of Lexington. So you know what's interesting, TNT? I'm going to tell you something really interesting. You just gave me a postcard from my grandparents, just in that comment. Anybody want to know how that happened? So I was thinking about my grandparents this morning, and they lived in Danville, Indiana. So anytime I hear the name Danville, I think of my grandparents. And I always think of a little hug and a little nod from my grandparents. I know. So thank you, TNT, for saying that. I'm telling you, you guys, we are the providers of signs from our spirit guides and from our loved ones on the other side, for other people's, so thank you for that. I appreciate that. And just know that sometimes we might say something that it comes out of our face. We don't even know why we say it. And all of a sudden the person goes, so funny and weird that you said that. My response is always like, is it though? Is it weird? So that's a little nod. So thank you for that spirit sign. Oh, thank you. It's my big Leo energy crown with all the fire. It's never weird. I know. I love it. So, oh my gosh, that is hot. Okay. So Lucas is in Switzerland. He's saying how hot it is over there. He says like 88 degrees right now in Switzerland. I feel like the mountains would melt there. They are crystals. You guys want to see it? The citrine, there's all kinds of stuff going on with my crown. So let me, yeah, this is a custom crown by my girl, Dame X-Maid. Her name's Kat. And yeah, all the fire, citrine, smoky taupe. Oh yeah, all the things. Isn't that gorgeous? So my big Leo energy crown. So thank you, Lady Baba. All right. So you guys, I have to get my nails done because they are in a bad way. And I've got to go do this dinner for my husband. He's being he's got some big deal closing and they're doing a big celebration dinner and they're all like high-fiving and toasting him. So I'm going to be there to support and because he's amazing and I'm very proud of him because he works like a crazy person all the time. And it's so nice to see when he gets recognized or when things are celebrated that he brings together. So, ooh, very cool. So glad that you caught me too, Christy. Thank you. So thank you all for hanging out and watching and participating. Next week, I'll be back on. Oh, next week? Yes, I'll be back on next week. Depending on how things are going, I might end up going live at Camp Chesterfield. I'm not sure because it's Spirit Retreat week at Camp Chesterfield all week, but I haven't signed up for stuff because I wasn't sure about my schedule yet. So you might see me next week from Camp Chesterfield or here, but I'll definitely be on. I'll make sure to tell him. Thank you for saying that. And yeah, so I'll be on next week. And then I'm also taking, if you are a spiritual practitioner and you've got some cool things coming up, you've got some knowledge you want to drop, or if you're really like, I don't know, give me one, follow me, but also if you go to the link tree in my bio, or actually, you know what, reach out to me because I actually have a link for if you want to be on my podcast or if you would like to be a guest. Also, speaking of podcast, episode 10 of season 1 of the Liminal Lounge Mediums is out now. Spotify, Player FM, Amazon, Amazon Prime, and Audible. Amanda, seriously, I told you I'd have you on my show. Let's do it. Let's just tell me what Thursday works for you. Message me. Because I would love to get you on. And oh, whoa, that's crazy. So Liminal Key just popped into YouTube. It's like, I always know when to pop in because I was just talking about the Liminal Lounge. What the heck? Wait, isn't that Carrie? Is that Carrie? I think it is. I can't see. That's Carrie. That was crazy. I'm pretty sure that's Carrie. Shut up. You shut up. So Carrie Koss in the house. I was like, wait, you changed your name again. Damn it. I never know if it's you or not. You always change your name. So go listen to see. We did a part 3. I adore you. She's my bestie. Part 3 of past lives. Spirit came in and channeled through me in this episode. I sound so calm and reserved and educated. It was 1000% Dr. Mike. It was amazing. And I tell you, you guys need to go listen. If you haven't listened to the first two, so episodes 8, 9, and 10 are all about past lives. And Michelle Euler, our co-host, came armed with the best questions. And so Carrie, who works in the Akashic record realm, and she does like group past life stuff. Like, we're both practitioners, but I go like, we practice in different ways. So we both bring this really unique perspective to past lives and past life regression and what we think is happening and energy and all that. And then, do your thing, friends. And Dr. Mike did serve, didn't he? Oh my gosh. And the information that came through was so fascinating and amazing that even I walked away from it going, dang, Dr. Mike, that was pretty awesome. But it's pretty much channeled, because that's what I end up doing when it comes to like smart people things. I'm just like, we just let him come in and drop the knowledge. But 3 episodes all about past life stuff. So if that's something you're interested in, please check it out. The Liminal Lounge Mediums on, again, Spotify, Apple. It's not on YouTube, but we do need to get that. We got to figure that out. Audible, Amazon Prime, Player FM. It's a free app. So Liminal Lounge Mediums, check it out. And I'll be posting on my socials the links where I can. So it is phenomenal. Oh, thanks, Jesse. Can you pin that so people can see it? So check it out and tell us what you want to hear in the next season, because we're going to start bringing on more guests. We'd love to hear what you want to hear. What topics do you want to hear about? So anyway, all right, I'm off to Kentucky. Actually, I'm off to get my nails done. Then I'm off to Kentucky. And then we've got opening day, Camp Chesterfield. If you are in Central Indiana, 6:30, don't be late. I'm going to be on platform doing clairvoyant work and delivering messages. So thank you all so much for showing up. At one point we had 70 people in here earlier. I know. Thank you, Susan. And also Miss Molly's going to call me in about 2 minutes. So, well, yeah. Hopefully she's watching to know that I'm still live right now. So, all right. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy your day too, Amanda. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to be walking around with the camera. And don't forget, spirit sign for you today. French fries. All things French fries will be your spirit guides saying hello to you. You might smell them. You might hear somebody say the word French fries. Your FYP could be flooded with fries. It's so many things, right? I love it. All right. Thank you all so much. And for those of you in the TikTok world, you got to hang out and listen to my outro, because it's so hokey and weird, but I love it. All right. Thank you all. Have an amazing weekend.
Your time in the realm of the crowned medium is cherished. Her Highness Lorenda Carr encourages you to like, subscribe, comment, and follow on all channels to stay updated on new episodes and offerings.